Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this 2020 match between the Lahore Lions and Islamabad City.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
For the first ball here in the commentary box, what should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. They'll get at least one.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs. That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. Yep. Massive edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yep. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Mirza has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Couldn't get it through the field.
Hope gets off the mark.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Over. The Qalandars are 21 for 1. Going with spin now. There'll be runs here. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Could that be out? Looks so.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Misses out there on the short, wide one. That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Brilliant shot, that.
A lovely shot. Cleared the front leg and got down low and picked that up easily with the sweep for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Great shot. At least one on offer. Comfortable single if they take it.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Good.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep. Keep us in.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. Khan from the north end. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. End of the over. The Qalandars are 55 for 2. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Ball. Poor play. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep. Yep.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Raza will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Raza takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep. Keeper.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Yep. Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here. 9 runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 68 for 3.
Yep. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here.
Ball is in. Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take
Keeper,
it.
keeper.
8 runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 76 for 3. Ali, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep. Keeper. No.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yep. Keeper's ball.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yup.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Qalandars are 84 for 3. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yup.
Massive chance.
Yep.
This should be close.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yup.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Qalandars are 94 for 3.
Yep, yep. No!
Ooh, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Waiting.
Out! Good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like we were moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Wait there.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
No!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Needs to be on target.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep. No!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep, yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper, keeper.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square. They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let any of the bowlers settle.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Good bit of timing there.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Nice shot, runs possible. There's trouble here.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
This could be trouble.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Wieser comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep. No.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nice bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea. Wieser gets off the mark.
5 runs in that over. The Qalandars are 122 for 5. Going with pace now. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Khan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
Drives and misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Wisa has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Timed that brilliantly.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
28 runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 163 for 5. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if this hits. Ooh, edged it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
5 runs added in the over. The Qalandars are 168 for 5. Ashraf from the south end. Absolutely nailed it.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Wisa is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That shot brings up 50. Raises the bats and appreciation from the fans in the crowd.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's off the middle of the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Ashraf has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there. Khan did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Well bowled.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Catch.
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Catch.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Hope didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Monroe given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Finds the edge. Good pickup. Big chance. Dawson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yes, chance.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Good return there, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the
Nice
lot.
bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Well bowled.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Bowled him. Beauty, absolute beauty.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Afridi is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
End of the over. The Qalandars are 222 for 7. There to have any chance.
Yeah.
There'll be one run here for them.
Islamabad get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A new batter always likes to field bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yeah. Yep.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yeah, yeah.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Yes.
Massive edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Bowler is confident on this one.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Winning.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
6 runs added in the over. Islamabad are 18 for 2. Beaten on the drive.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Nice way to get off the mark. Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Well placed, should get a single.
Afridi with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward, looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Afridi ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Decisive running might have got them too. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Wisa into the attack now, from the north end.
Yes.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Loud shout. Was there a glove? Yes, there is.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
7 runs added in that over. Islamabad are 38 for 3. Dawson is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end. Power and precision in that shot.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
Dawson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Azam will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Strong appeal.
Yep.
Huge edge. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The Qalandars can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. A few moves made in the field.
Yep. Yep.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 5 runs in that over. Islamabad are 52 for 3. Dawson from the south end.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Afridi, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big edge! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got that away nicely.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Confident appeal, could it be?
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Ralph, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep. Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
8 runs added in that over. Islamabad are 69 for 3. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Azam shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. That's the over. Islamabad, a 79 for 3.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Big shout.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Ali won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait on. Bowler.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That was impressive. Just let the ball do all the work, really, and just hits late cut to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. There'll be runs here. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Dawson coming into the attack from the north end. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait there.
Thick edge. Big appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Good return, back from the deep.
7 runs added there. Islamabad, 98 for 5. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here. Well placed, should get a single. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Wait on.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler.
Nice shot, runs possible. Over. Islamabad are 105 for 5. Afridi with the ball in hand again. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Up and over the top. There's always more room in the air. 1 bounce and 4, fantastic shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and they need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
What a shot! Drifts down leg and punched away, all the way for 4.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. So quick to cut it away. Beautifully done.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Waiting.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Khan gets off the mark.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Zaman back on now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait there.
Great bowling. Really hitting their straps.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep. Bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. 3 off it. Islamabad are 122 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
away nicely.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Afridi, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Bowler is confident on this one. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction, and they'd still be there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ali, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Keeper!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Ali has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They'll get at least one.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Edge, what a ball. End of the over. Islamabad, 143 for 7. Rauf from the north end. Great shot. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Super shot that. The Yorker does the trick.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Waiting.
Caught, gone.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Beaten on the drive.
Afridi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Chance to run two.
Over.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep, yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
That's a great win. It really did seem that first inning display had put enough runs on the board, and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's all from us in the commentary box.